What's good, y'all guys? This is Jacob Pinkston. I'm back with another vid. Just having like a little night self-reflection on everything. I just got off the phone with my boys, and basically, we just talked about how I've been spending my time, and why I'm basically not at the point where I want to be. Uh, Most of that I already know the reason why is because I haven't been using my time wisely, and I just came to a conclusion where something has to change. Because if something doesn't change, then I'll just be in the same position that I am in right now. I do have goals that I want to reach, and like I said, if I don't change something now, then I won't get to those goals. And it's good that I'm realizing it now, so it doesn't keep happening. But I got to make something change, and something has to change. And I'm not gonna keep giving myself false dopamine and saying it's gonna change because and nothing has changed. So that comes down back to me and when something will change. And I kind of already got a schedule written down how I'm gonna go about it. I'm gonna remake it to my liking. I chat GPT to it a little bit, but because I like to do some things, and I don't want to just. I'm not saying work all day. I'm not saying I don't like doing that, but I don't want to just be stressful all day in a way towards just straight business and content work. But yeah, something has to change. I'm not trying to be repetitive about the video, but it's basically on my life. If nothing changes, then shit, nothing really changes. I'm not satisfied where I want to be at. I want to be in a total different spot towards the end of this year. Potentially moved out. A lot of things happen within the business owner I was working with, but I'm gonna figure that out. And once I do figure that out, that'll be great. Basically, within the call that I had with my friends, we were basically talking about my potential and what I got from the call, my potential and how I've been using my time. I don't have a job. I don't have a job. I have enough money to be sustained for a little while and not feel like that also makes me comfortable. I tend to work harder or think about or be more faster with things when I'm uncomfortable, but I'm not in an uncomfortable position right now because I have enough money saved up and I have just time, and I don't have a job. I don't have to wake up to go anywhere. So I need to use my time a little bit more wisely, which I'm gonna just start doing that. I mean, you're just gonna see with the videos that I post. Everything's gonna be a little bit more actionable. Kind of got off track a little bit, but forgot exactly where I was at. But I remember talking about not me having enough money saved up and me being comfortable. I'm not obligated to anything. I don't have any kids. I don't have a family to pay bills on or focus heavily relied on that, because one thing a friend mentioned a lot is just always about it being intentional. And let's say if I had later on in life, because I'm only 19, I just turned 19 a week ago. If I was I don't know, if I had kids and a family and bills to pay for, then it would be much harder than now. Right now I have an easy path to getting to where I want to be at, and me bullshitting, which I basically am. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bullshitting right now. I've been slacking on business work. I haven't really been talking about business as much since. I've just been more focused on content. Uh, that may be a problem, that may not be a problem, but I do want to make most of my money with business. So I have to go back to the drawing board and change some things up with how I'm moving right now, currently. But I got it so smooth to the point I shouldn't be bullshitting, because I got so much potential. And let's say God end up, something friend mentioned this on a phone call. Let's say God gave my talents or whatever to somebody else that could use it better than me and outwork me to that point. I don't have a job, like I said. I don't have a girlfriend. What else I got on here? I don't got a boss beating down on my neck. All I got right now is just time. And I'm really not using it how I'm supposed to be using it, to be honest. Because if I do end up getting a job, it'll be another electrician job. And with that, if I end up getting that, then it would be 10-hour days. I'll get up at 6 a.m., get off at 6, go to work till 7, 5 or 6. And before work, to be honest, I probably wouldn't do any business work or not much with content. And then as soon as I get off work, I would rather go to sleep or go to the gym than work on business, just because that's something I like to do. But if I use this time wisely while I don't have a job or anything, then I could build a lot for myself. I can build a lot for myself within the time frame that I have. I don't know when I'll get a job, but once I do get another call, then I may end up getting a job depending on how I'm doing with business. If I'm doing really good, and if I'm doing good with content, but if I'm seeing that, but if I keep going down this way that I'm going, then I won't be able to experience that, but experience the fruits of my labor that I put in now, the work I put in now. So I hope I get. I hope that you guys get what I'm saying. I'm not really putting it right or saying it right, but if I do everything right now, then I wouldn't have to worry about it later coming. If I don't know when, but just a month or 2 months of me consistently just working on this could make a big difference in me if I have a job again. You get what I'm saying? Lately, I've been having times where I'm just letting my time slip by. I can be either through sleeping or bullshitting, just napping, just doing things that I wouldn't be doing if I was uncomfortable. And I'm getting too comfortable. It's good that I realize that, but I gotta have something change. I'm about to change everything up this time. I'm gonna say this time I'm just gonna show it through action, but go more all in with business and content. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I graduated in 2024. If I were to look now and see what point I'm in now, I wouldn't be satisfied at the point I'm at right now. I could be more on my shit. The only thing, this is all I want to do in my life, is just live a great life and, entrepreneur. I always wanted to work for myself as a kid. I always wanted to work for myself as a kid, to be honest. I wanted to be a NFL star, NFL player. But that dream came short, and I always knew I wanted to work for myself, though, or always work for myself and make a lot of money. And I have that opportunity, and I can't let the opportunity just slip by. I know you get to live once, and I can't just let this time pass. I gotta change something. Oh, if you're watching this and you're in the same predicament, or kind of the same, you could be doing more. This is kind of like your wake-up call to go change it. Don't wait until like rock bottom to switch things up, or try to be last minute to change up how your life is gonna go. I mean, you always got time, but you don't, because you can't just be like 30. It's gonna be harder. It gets harder as time goes on. You gotta have more stuff to be obligated to. Just start now and lock in while you can, because no time is good like present. You can't get back the time yesterday. The past is in the past. All you can do right now is just change how your life trajectory is going to go from this point on. And the only thing I can do is really put in action. I can say everything I want to say, but I tend to get a lot of dopamine with telling people my goals or saying shit before I do it. So from this point, I just gotta action. I mean, action beats out anything. I can talk all I want, but I gotta put in action. None of us really got excuses. I don't even know you guys, so I don't have excuses for myself. Only thing I can do is just start today. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. I gotta post a little bit more, be more consistent on everything I'm doing. But get everything situated with how I'm gonna do things and my schedule. And just execute. Yeah, but I can't just keep letting time slip past. Andrew Tate always said this. What do you say? As soon as you were guaranteed life, you were guaranteed death. So whatever you do is like in between is like up to you. And I can't just let time slip past and live a basic life of just working electrician or being a journeyman and just making 100 to 120K a year when it's so much more than life. The longer I keep holding off on this idea, not even an idea, but the longer I keep holding off on my goals, the longer I gotta keep suffering and living the same mediocre life that I'm living now. See, right now I'm in my mom's crib, and I can all change this within this year if I just go hard for the remaining of this year. A lot can change in 6 months. I don't have 6 months left exactly, but I have around 5 and some change. But a lot could change if just with consistent action and me pushing the needle for it every day, and then everything would change. But I don't want to yap too much. It's 4:04 Thursday, June 26th. I have to get up because I have to work out, and then I have to edit some shit, and I gotta get my day started. So I don't want to bullshit too much. So I'll catch you guys on the next vid. It's just a little late night motivation kind of talk. The best time is now. Keep pushing the needle forward. Your winning season right around the corner. For some people that need to hear that, because I know I probably need to hear that sometimes, but when I feel like down. So I'll catch you guys next vid. Peace.